Alright, I was looking for the bell housing one-time replacement bolts online for my Audi A5 2009 for the transmission bell housing. And guess what? These parts are almost impossible to find doing a Google search finding the part number. I did call a company called ECS Tuning and I ordered them from them. But if you just want to look for the internet for the correct part numbers, it's N911 50701. That's M10 by 60 millimeter. You're going to need two of those. The M10 by 95 millimeters is the N911 53201, and you're going to need a 12.16 millimeter socket for those. You'll need two of those, and then you have your M1 or M12 by 100 millimeter. Part number is N911 129601. And the M12 by 100, you actually need 5 of them. I didn't get the bell housing upper starter bolt one, which is also the same size. Not replacing that one, but you need 5 of those. And then you're going to need one of an M12 by 125, part number N911 29801. The M12s are going to need a 18 millimeter 12-point socket. So these are all one-time use bolts, which means they stretch out. So basically you torque them and then do a 90-degree turn. The M12s are, let's see, they are 22 foot-pounds and then 90-degree turn. So you're going to tighten it to 22 foot-pounds and then another 90 degrees. The M10 bolts are 11 foot-pounds and then 90 degrees turning. So this is a very old torque wrench. I'm just going to use it anyways. See, it's not accurate, but whatever. It's going to work for the job. The clutch got replaced on my car, and I didn't have these bolts. I thought they came with the clutch kit for some reason. I misunderstood. So the bolts that are on mine this is the third clutch on the car with 65,000 miles because someone reused these, I think, and 2 were actually missing. So they did a botched job or just reused the dual mass flywheel, and it was already bad when it got put in. But since it's been replaced, I'm going to take the bolts out one by one and replace them and torque them correctly, and then not stress about it. I only drove the car once for about 10 miles from when I picked it up to my house, and that is it. So now I'm going to replace the bolts. Alright, this is why you don't use the bolts more than once. You see that gap there? No gap there. That's the same size bolt, and there's a decent gap. So that's how much that bolt has stretched out. So when you tighten and torque it down, it's not actually holding the correct torque anymore. So yeah, so I definitely didn't want to drive the car with those bolts still in it, being stretched out. I want to play it safe. It's nice car, so don't want to ruin another clutch for no reason. That's my theory, is they reused all these bolts and they were all loose, so might ruin that dual mass flywheel. Check out my YouTube short video, the dual mass flywheel, how bad it is, and you can kind of see it was chattering back and forth or up and down. So let me know if that might have been the cause of the issue. I really don't know, but I'm just going with that. So yeah, I'm going to do the rest of them and see how bad the rest of them are.